Artist Studio presents Yury Yavorsky's Bankrupt Me Not, Book of Problems, Problems to be Solved. Read by Steve Elliott. First published in 2020. All rights reserved. No part of the electronic version of this book may be reproduced in any form or by any means, including posting on the Internet and in corporate networks for private and public use, without the written permission of the copyright owner. Introduction. This is more like a study guide rather than a book as such. Do you remember what a maths book used to be called? A book of problems. It was easier for younger pupils and more challenging for senior ones. Either way, it contained problems to be solved. The right answers were given at the end of the book, but we had to go all the way to the solution by ourselves. At the end of 2014, the Russian economy suffered another blow when oil prices more than halved. Naturally, the Russian ruble immediately collapsed against the dollar and the euro. As the old Russian saying goes, misfortune never comes alone. The course was set for the development of domestic multi-level processing and high technology. This was impossible for many businesses, as they simply could not replace materials and equipment overnight, nor could they invent or buy new technology. By mid-2015, the economy was on the brink of bankruptcy. Only one question remained: who would go bankrupt next? It was a disaster for millions of businesses. That was when the most enterprising entrepreneurs crash-dived into preparations for bankruptcy. It truly felt like a submarine dive. Perfect concentration, steady nerves, unflappable composure, the whole crew ready to steer only one course, for survival. It wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last. Crises often come like storm waves, and we must learn to deal with them. Theory will no longer help. What matters is practice. It is for this reason that I base this book on real events. They may not be described with pinpoint accuracy, but the conclusions are sincere. You know, as the credits of a film sometimes say, any resemblance to actual people or real events is purely coincidental. It's the same here. There may not have been identical situations, but the description is still 50 to 60% fair.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?